It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
Hey! I always put God first.
And we are live. We are live, you guys. Come on into this stream. I know y'all ready for this interview on tonight.
Yeah, I know y'all ready for it. Come on now. Come on in.
Come on in.
Don't be scared. Come on in.
We got our moderators on ready.
Yes, we do, don't we?
Yeah, we had to employ some more for this.
Especially for this special guest we have.
So yeah, y'all come on in, and as you come on in, just speak, wave, or you can still hide in the bushes because some of y'all will hide in the bushes. So go ahead and hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going on,
hey,
y'all?
Miss V-Doll, I'm so glad you here, girl.
That's
One of our moderators. So yeah, so glad that everybody is joining. Make sure that you share this video when you come in. Make sure you hit that like. Now this is on subscribers only, so you must be a subscriber in order to comment. So hit that subscribe button, wait 10 minutes, and you'll have something you want to say. Make sure you come and make sure you respectful.
They got subscribe. Then
they got to subscribe.
Then after they come in, they gonna unsubscribe.
They probably gonna unsubscribe, buddy. You know how this crowd get down. What's up? Okay, Carmen, Michelle, I see you. Valerie, come on in and speak when you come in. Tell us where you're from. What's up? Peyton, what's up? I finally got y'all on a live. Well, come on in. We so glad you're here. Okay, Detroit, we see you. All right. Y'all come on in. So y'all, we're gonna Phoenix. Yeah, we need to do some Alabama.
Yeah, that's Phoenix City.
Phoenix
City, Alabama.
I know we got one, but is they from Phoenix City, Alabama?
What do you think they from? Phoenix City, Arizona? You don't have a Phoenix City, Arizona.
Anyway, don't be trying to show out. What's up, New York? What's up? First time. Happy I caught this one. Love Miss Wanda. Come on, South Carolina.
All right. Miss Wanda is in the house.
She is in the backstage and put makeup and wardrobe on, honey. We finna bring her up on stage in a minute.
That's right.
Okay, Phoenix. Okay, what's up, AL? All right, Alabama. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
I don't know about that. But anywho, all right, we got her backstage. Some of y'all love her. Some of y'all hate her.
They love to hate her.
Yeah, but guess what? Miss Wanda's gonna be Miss Wanda. And here she is.
Drum roll. What a drum roll, baby.
Sound like bees.
Yeah, sound like bees, a swarm, or bad mosquitoes.
Miss Wanda. What's going on?
We got the beautiful Miss Shonuff, Miss Wanda in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's happening with you, Eddie and Courtney? How y'all doing?
Okay.
Great. You look so beautiful. Good. I love that color.
Well, thank you. I tried to do something every now and then. I had to try to outdo you, Courtney, because you'll come on with something. You know that. You know, I cannot come on without showing out for you. Okay.
You so sweet. But Miss Wanda, you always be on point. So I'm the one that gotta keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you is the finest grandmama ever, okay?
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, we want to say thank you for joining our platform once again. And for those,
appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely for those that don't know, Miss Wanda is in our intro. I don't even know Miss Wanda knows she is a part of our intro when you hit up the song.
Courtney, yeah, you're part of the intro. Got a little.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. I see it all the time, but I didn't pay no attention to me up in there.
Yeah.
Yes, you are in the intro, honey. So yeah, so when the people come on over here, honey, they got to watch that before they put the hate in the comment section. So they got to watch the intro. Yeah. So first, let's give a backstory. I don't think we ever shared this on how Wanda and KOED, first met in person.
Yeah. Go ahead, share that. Go ahead.
So actually, we was seeing Melody Holt was in Birmingham, Alabama. She was performing, and so when we were close to the stage of what I think you were saying, there's Courtney and Eddie. You said, what Eddie? Because I saw you. I said, oh, this is Miss Wanda. I feel like I was a part of the reality show, honey. I was, they gonna Wanda, they gonna really. I was, and so, and when you said, oh, that's Courtney and Eddie, I said, you watch us? She said, yeah, I watch y'all. So that's how we got to know Miss Wanda. So Miss Wanda was watching us before we even knew that Miss Wanda was watching us.
And also, Miss Wanda back in the day, she used to be back in my stepping grounds with them the brass key and
Mamas and son, brass key.
Mamas, yeah. See, we was around the same circles, man. Yeah, man.
Yes. I wish I could bring them old days back. Those good old days.
I know that's right, man.
You're right.
I know that's right, man.
You're
God,
right
I miss
about
some days, man.
Yes,
So,
those are good old days.
You're right. So so we appreciate you for watching our reviews even before we got to know you. And I've always been a fan of Miss Wanda. And I said again, it was not. So I was a fan.
I said, "Ooh, she doing too much." Then when I found out she used to go to the brass key, I said, "That's why she do too much."
Yeah, Brad Key, Paul West, all of that. Yeah. I used to be in those Bellsman and Birmingham streets.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So I definitely was a fan before. So for those that think that I side with Miss Wanda ever since I met her in person, that's not true. I was with Miss Wanda before I even knew Miss Wanda, met Miss Wanda, even knew that you was as close to us, as you were. So
you rocked with her. You sure enough.
Yeah. So I knew that Wanda brought entertainment.
And that's one thing she did, and one thing she does. She do bring the entertainment.
Yeah.
And so But go ahead. We're going to ask you about your business. How your food truck and stuff coming along, Wanda?
Oh, my food truck is doing well. When I'm working, when the guy is working on it, he always holler he don't have enough help, and we know help is hard to find right about now. We do know help is hard to find. So everything is going Gucci, baby. Everything is doing good. So hopefully by February the 14th, I'll be riding.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be riding. I'll be on somebody's streets doing something good. Yeah, I'm throwing them potatoes left and right. Yeah. So business is doing good. I am doing good, and hoping that y'all do good and come on over and support me.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, we will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all over the social media the day before, the day during that time, the week before. When he tell me it's ready to go, I'm gonna be all over social media. Y'all already know.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh
yeah. With my panty girdles on, to make sure they come and get it.
Now I will be there. We will be there to support you because I have tasted your food several times, even things that you have created personally. So Ms. Wanda, you can cook, you can throw down, as they say, you be putting your foot in it. So yes, the food is what it is. It's the bomb.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really think you have skills when it comes to cooking, especially the good old soul food and stuff like that. And I think you're gonna do all right. You're gonna do all right out there. Trust me. You're gonna have your customers out there. You're gonna do all right. Trust me. I really feel that way.
Long line. It's gonna be a long line, but it's gonna be worth your time.
All right. So you be coming up with them saying long line worth your time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Okay, so now because Eddie kind of talked about that, but let's get a little history of who Miss Wanda is. Let people know like your background, how you was raised, how were you the only child? Just kind of give people a little bit of background of who Miss Wanda is.
Okay. I was born here, I'm just saying here in Bessemer because they think I still stay in Bessemer. So I was born here in Bessemer, Alabama, on a little street they called Dartmouth Avenue. If anybody know about Dartmouth, they know that it goes up to Liscombe and then it move on up to Birmingham. So we everything is like right next door. So when y'all hear me say I'm from Midfield and Bessemer, like just right down the street, they like 5 minutes apart. But for me, I was raised there in Bessemer with my mom. And my mom was a single mom till I was like 8 or 9. And then she got married to the last 3 kids, my sisters and brothers, the last 3. My mom had 9 kids. So everybody mostly look up to me because I got 4 older than me and 4 younger than me. So the youngest ones, I like control them. But the oldest ones, they just listen to me. Anything I say, whichever goes, they listen. So yeah. But my mom was a big cook. She stayed in the kitchen. That's all she knew was to cook. Now, my mom used to do a lot of baking cakes and all this little stuff. And she was a good soul food because, like, we was brought up in the project. And when you smell the chicken, y'all know it came from Miss Francis. Everybody know that, oh, Miss Francis cooking that chicken today, y'all. So, yeah, she used to cook liver. She used to cook liver, gravy, all type of little crazy food. We used to eat, we used to eat crazy. We used to have like bologna sandwich with mayonnaise and mustard. Like we used to have a mayonnaise sandwich. So I'm used to having a hard time. So when they say everybody was in the reception, I said, hey, we've been in the reception then, okay? Because that's the way we grow up in the reception, okay? But because I came from a little small town, but a big word, okay? Because Bessemer was like something else. Everybody knew about Bessemer. No one didn't want to come to Bessemer. And me and my sister I got teachers. I got a sister that's a teacher. I got a sister that's a lawyer. I got a sister that what she is, physical, that do doctor work in the office. I have a brother have his own business. My mom had 9 kids. None of us never been on drugs. Out of 9 kids coming from the project, you would think that they was like into everything. Never been to jail, not for no hardcore stuff, maybe misdemeanor, little things like that. But my mom got 3 boys. My brothers overprotect them. I mean, y'all probably seen one on the show when me and Mayor had our little out there. He was like overprotected. He's one of my youngest brother, but they just overprotected their sister. And my dad, well, we talking about me. I ain't gonna go back to my dad. So I have 3 beautiful kids. I have a daughter, which is Letitia. Y'all know about Letitia. I have 3 sons, well, 2 sons. I really have 3 because with my first husband, I was married to, he had a son, and I took care of him like he was mine. So he still called me mom. And that's one of my oldest sons. Then I had another son by my husband. And then I had another son by my husband. So yes, my kids never been to jail, work hard. Both of my boys, all 3 of my boys, they work very hard. And everybody know about Letitia. She a hard worker too. I mean, a go-getter. Right. So yeah, and I can pat myself on the back for the things I went through and how I came up in life. You be like, okay, well, I don't think y'all can say is she just can't talk that good. I really appreciate that. I really can pat myself on the back for the thing how I raised my kids and how my sisters and brothers raised their kids coming up in the project. I mean, all of them is doing well. Even their kids are doing well. So yeah, I always have been in the kitchen. I've been working at the school but I started off at Bessemer City School and moved over to JCCEO. I was at JCCEO for like 19 years. I was Bessemer City School for like 8 or 9 years, and just been cooking ever since, from the bedroom to the kitchen.
Wait.
Okay, I don't know about the bedroom thing, but okay.
I cook in the bedroom. I do cook in the bedroom. I don't know what you're talking about. We started now with that bedroom cooking now.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, Wanda. So how many times have you been married? Once, twice?
I only been married. I'm on my second husband now.
Okay.
So I was married to my kid's father the very first time. Me and my husband, who I'm married to now, we don't have any kids together.
Okay.
We don't have any kids. Tisha daddy was my high school sweetheart. And y'all know when you get babies at 16 and 17 years old, they go their way and you go your way. Because it was like, okay, we did our little thing and things happen, you know. But then shortly after Tisha was born, I got married to my first husband, which is my boy's daddy. So, yeah. And I think she was like 3 years old when I got married to him. And then that didn't work out. And maybe 20 years down the road, I met my second husband, who called himself putting me out the streets.
He pulled you from the street. Okay.
Yeah.
So he pulled you from the streets.
Nah, I'm just talking. I don't want that I don't want them to take that and run with it.
You know that, right? They're run with it. You were in the streets. Look at that. That's why she acted like that.
But you know, I was always going at that time, even though my kids was much older, and it was time for me to get out and party and have a good time. But when I met my second husband, that was my time to get out and enjoy life. You know, I always
Excuse me. Where do you meet your second husband at?
At the Lennox, down in downtown Birmingham. On the south side, the Lennox. I think that's the Lennox. I think that's the name of it.
It was like a little club.
Yeah, it was like a little club. I was in a social saving club at the time. Me and my sister and my friends all us had a little social saving club, and he was in a social saving club. So we ended up hooking up. And from there, it was history.
Okay. Right. Met the man at the club. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can find love in the club.
So are you so how long have you been married to the guy
This guy I'm married to now? So y'all know I've been married all my life. Y'all see that? I got married at the age of 17 to my first husband. I jumped out of my first husband marriage and jumped right into another marriage 2 years later. So me and my husband now been married like 18 years.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, we got married in 2005. So yeah, 18 years this year here.
Okay. So, okay, can you please clear up or explain to the people about the boyfriend, the husband? I got a husband, I got a boyfriend. Explain to the people, even though you explained one time before.
Break it down.
A lot of people don't understand when me and my husband first got married, I always kept saying, that's my boyfriend. So like every time he introduced me, he said, this is my girlfriend and blah, blah, this. And I'm like, girlfriend, you gotta get used to saying wife, baby. I'm wife and material. You gotta keep on, don't call me your girlfriend. So when he told people I was his girlfriend, so I just started saying, yeah, this is my husband / boyfriend. My boyfriend / husband. So yeah, that's where that came about. And I just kept on doing it. And then sooner or later, I think it's kind of got to that point that I did get a boyfriend, but that was after he stepped out. And after he had stepped out for a while, he was gone for like 5 years, and I had to hold everything down for 5 whole years. And I shouldn't have went and got a boyfriend at that time. I did. Yeah, but I got a companionship. I wouldn't say a boyfriend. I just got someone I can talk to. We go places together, do things, and then my husband decided to come back into my life. And it went from there. But he never stopped paying the bills. He never stopped doing what he's supposed to do at the house. He was just a street man. So yeah. And I understood what he was doing, and it made me mad. I got angry, but you know, he never like really just disrespect me. Even though he was in the street, and I felt like that was disrespect enough, but he didn't never bring it to me. I never seen him with anyone. I heard about he was with somebody, but I never seen it myself. But I know if you out there all the time in the streets, you're bound to be with something and somebody.
Okay.
But that's how that went.
Okay, so I think you got some it may be a little feedback.
Yeah, Kyle, so I can hear myself every once in a while.
So you don't have nothing else open, do you, Wanda?
No, I don't have anything open.
Okay. So but okay, so the husband you're with now, so he cheated, right?
He said he
Correct.
stepped outside the marriage.
Okay, she said, yeah.
Okay.
So he, went out there and did his thing or whatever, and you still stayed married to him, right?
Correct.
Okay. So is this why you're so adamant with your daughter Letitia, because you don't want her to go through the things that you went through?
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
Makes sense. It really do make sense.
And God send parents do stuff for their kids won't have to go through it. I've seen a lot in my life. I have done a lot in my life. And my thing is, I don't want my child to go through the same thing I went through, and knowing that, okay, if Marcel was out there cheating, if he is doing this right here, I don't want her to say the words, I would not take him back, because you don't know what you would do when it get down to that point, but you got to stand up and let him know that this is what I'm not going to have. I'm just not going to have you out here in the streets and people saying that you was out here cheating and doing this. I want to step to you and find out. I have did all type of stuff to find out when I did find out that my husband was out there cheating, but it left up to me to accept him back, because, that's God work. Let God handle that, but when God put two people together, let no man tear you apart. Only you can tear your house. Only you can build your house, and only you can tear your house down. And my mom always told us that a woman can only build her house, and a woman can tear her house down. Only a woman. A man can't do it. Only a woman can do that. So I always instead and teach her, like, if he was out there cheating, you need to let him know that you stand with. Just leave his ass, whatever that. If you don't never return, all well and good. But just leave him, let him know that you mean business. So now I have already said this. So even till when old girl and her husband was going through a divorce, I even told her, you're going to get back with him. You're going to go back to him. Not knowing that all this right here is going on in their life. But, I would have took a different route too if my husband was doing the thing that her husband was doing. So that would make me so mad when people sit down and look at Tisha totally different. Her husband have not showed her anything that he has stepped out. He have not showed her that. They can't find it. So the problem is with people, they trying to tear your house down. It don't have anything to do with her tearing her house down. Now, if I felt like Marcel was out there and I seen this and I know this right here for a fact, then yes, I will go all in on Marcel. I have done it before. He know I will. So it's not like I'm down with what he doing. I don't know what he doing. I never seen anything he doing. So why should I say, well, Marcel, this right here, you need to straighten up. You need to do this. There's no need to do all of that. There's no need for me to cuss him out. I don't have the reason to. They said they paying people. So if a person come up right now, what you think I'm gonna think? Y'all to pay them to do this. I don't care who come out right now, because if you paying people to come out on the show to say that you had sex or had anything dealing with this man, I'm gonna look at you totally different. I'm gonna look at the man totally different. Okay. Simple as that. And if it came out at the first season when Montel first came out and said that when Montel first came out and said that Marcel had 20 women, I'm like, damn, 20? Girl, we finna go to the STD clinic. We finna go to every damn well. We got to find out what's going on. We got to make sure you push this okay first. I said to my daughter, baby, 20? Not one, but 20. That been 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and have not one came up yet. Unless only one that they had a possible one was the one they saying they paid to come on the show. So
hey, Wanda, I'm gonna ask you this question, and I want you to be honest with me. Why do you think the fans want to see Marcel and your daughter's marriage to fail? Why?
Because they want Tisha to go through the same thing her friend on the show going through. They want her, but she could say, well, I'm not the only one going through this right here. I'm not the only one having pain. They want you to hurt like that person hurt it. For what reason, I don't know. I mean, even to the person who is hurting, she even want her to fall down. And that's the reason why I looked at her totally different. I used to love that girl. I used to like her. I used to love what she say. I used to like a lot of things about her. But when she came to the point that she couldn't give no reason, could not say, but pull up on him when you at home, go to a late night and pull up on him. That's as a friend. That's the only thing you can say. And the fans fail for that, because if a person, see, when you give women, as me myself, once you give a woman an idea, just saying that this man have really cheated on me, he have destroyed my life, these women gonna be on women's sides. Y'all know that. We all know that. So everybody just jumped to this person's side. They jumped over there on her bandwagon and they just took it from there. And I feel like that once you say something like that and you going through it, that's your life. That's what you going through. Everybody don't have to go through what you're going. Just say, for instance, Marceau did step out. Just say if he did step out and Tisha never found out about it. Why you would want her to hurt? Why would you want to bring that pain to her? Why would all these billet ass women's out here? I'm sorry for cursing, y'all. I ain't mean to do that. All these billet women's come on out here. These billet women's come out and say, "Well, Marceau doing the same thing." He doing. Why would you want somebody marriage to own? And that's the reason I don't listen to none of them. I don't listen to what they got to say anymore. I am done with them because there's too many women want to see their marriage fall. And what I'm there to do now is lift every bit of it up. I'm going to lift it up. Well, if they say I'm holding him up in the wrong or whatever, that's my daughter. She like it. I love it. Period. At this point.
All right.
Well, let me address. It's the feedback. Well, let me address the comment was said. Please talk about Wanda, not Melanie. The question was asked, and the answer that she answered, it was concerned around. You have to understand that this is an ensemble cast. So it's not just the Scotts on here. It's not just the Holtz on here. They all intertwine and mix with each other. So whenever we do interviews, it could be talking about Melanie. We could ask a question that some happened on the show. So please don't come in the comment section and say, please don't talk about keep it. It's an ensemble cast, people. It's an ensemble cast. So you have to realize that we're going to talk about everybody on the show because they intertwine with each other. Yeah. It's the way it is. It's not one couple on the show.
And I guarantee you, if that other person was doing an interview, Scott,
they talk about me too. When she was on, when they interviewed her, they talked about me. They asked questions about me. So y'all didn't even ask a question about her. Y'all asked me a question about why do y'all think that Tisha's
fans? I asked about the fans. I said, why do the fans? Right. I said, why do the fans want Tisha's marriage to fail? That's the question I asked.
And I said the reason why I think they marriage to fall. The reason why I think they want her marriage to fall because of the other person. Yes, I said that. And it's not all about just it's 3-4 couples on there. And if they had a problem with it, I would have said the same thing about them as well.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, let me I lost my train of thought. But let me ask you this. Okay, so I mean, going back, I don't know if it was, I can't remember in what order, but I don't think that the fans questioned the marriage until the host said something about the marriage. I'm saying this. Wanda ain't saying it, I'm saying it. As a viewer, I was seeing it, and that was so long ago, but I could be mistaken. But I think that was how many?
5 years ago when he questioned about while they was talking, he got 20 women, 20 ladies. So yeah, that's what it seems like.
It seems as though Martell said it first.
Right.
Correct.
So the question, so it wasn't that it was that people was looking at Marceau for no reason. No, it was that Martell said it first, and then that's how it just started opening up a can of worms to where people are just, trying to figure out fish, do all this stuff with the back and all that stuff or whatever. And so that's how it started. So it wasn't a question before that.
Here's the thing. Me being a man, here's the thing. If you have proof, show the proof.
That's
all this hearsay and she say, it gets real old. Okay. If you got proof, you got screenshots, you got text, you got a love letter, you got a smoke signal, show it. That's all I'm saying. If y'all got dirt on these people, show it. If you really feel like this man stepping outside the marriage. Yeah. So I can get why sometimes Marceau get a little irritated with the situation. And I can see why Tisha get irritated with the situation because they haven't showed her anything. They're going by hearsay. So I just want to put that out there.
Well, yeah, but then Marceau sometimes also don't.
Yeah, he plays it up.
He troll with the people too, so he don't always make it, crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? And that's him playing with the audience, and I get it.
Yeah, he gonna troll the audience. That's what Marceau does. You know what I'm saying?
So, yes, he does. Now that he does. And he'll play with your mind, your game, and everything else if you let him. Yes, he will. So but that's just Marceau. That's who we are. So
okay, so let's go back a little bit. So how did you come about being on Love and Marriage Huntsville? For those that are just not seeing this and didn't watch the first interview that we did with you.
Who hired you? Who brought you on the show?
When I first came on, I didn't know that I was going to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Maurice and Kimmy invited me to their wedding. And when they invited me to the wedding is in Miami. And the whole thing came up about everybody was sitting around the table and Marceau did not have on his ring. So I'm always that ring picker, and my daughter and all of them know that because that's what I used to always get on my husband about, leaving his ring on the bathroom countertop. So I'm like, why are you taking it out? You better be basing with it. You better do whatever, because when I first found out that he was out there in the streets, he started taking off his ring. So I'm like, that's a sign, Tisha. There is a sign. So my thing is, there was one sign that I got off of Marceau. And that's the reason y'all seeing me going in on Marceau. But I was going in on him because he didn't have on his ring. And then they said, what his name is, Carlos said, oh, I like her. I need y'all to do an interview with her. I like her. And that's how I ended up coming on the show because I was fussing at Marceau for not having on his ring. And that ring mean a big thing to me. So, yeah. And I know everybody was like, I said ring. I said it the way I know, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it. So, hey, it is what it is. Like, people got it. They got attention. And ever since then, it just ran away from there. And so, yes, I was not picked by nobody. Carlos just liked the word I said, and then he called and asked me, can I do an interview? And I was like, okay. And ever since then, I've been on the show.
Okay.
Yeah. And I actually remember that episode. So yeah.
Okay.
I do remember that. Okay, so good deal. So we know that it was Carlos that got you on the show. And so and it's up to Carlos to hire, fire, and all this stuff. And we do know that there was at one point a petition going around, to remove you from the show. I can't remember how many people signed it.
I think it was like
4,800. I think it was like 4,800 and some people signed it. So yeah, that's the last time I remember. Yeah.
I good. Because I think at the time,
they were trying to get to 5,000. They were like, let's get 5,000. Let's go to 5,000. I said, no, let's go to 10,000. I was out there cheering with them. That's what y'all want, baby. You know what? What God put in front of you, no man can't take it away. Period. Right. And what God give you, no man can't take it away. So, hey, you can say all you want to say, because I promise you, you'll fall before I fall. And that's what I tell anybody. So just keep your head up, Wanda. That's what I always done. I keep my head up and I just look at people like they sick and I go in on them if it comes to that. Yes.
Let me say something about that. what if they did reach 5,000 people, okay, to sign that petition? It's still up to Carlos to take you off the show.
Correct. And that's exactly what he told me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he told me.
So they could have had 20,000 people on there.
He said no one have no rights to hire or fire. I do all the hiring and firing. That's okay. He said, so if you didn't hear from me, it's not true. So I have not heard anything from Carlos, so I leave it like that. No news is good news to me.
I know that.
Okay, so what they said 4,000, close to 5,000. But when I do the viewership, it looks like it can get anywhere from a little over 300,000 to maybe over 500,000 people watching. So there was a small
I'm gonna break it down even further. Okay, you got 300,000 people that watch the show. Let's round about right there.
Let's do at least 400.
Okay, 400,000 people watch the show.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's say 15,000 of those are the other person's fan. Okay.
Millimeters.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah. So out of the 15,000 millimeters, you probably still only got 4,000 of them signed the petition. So you only have a small portion of people that really don't like you, Miss Wanda. But the majority,
you got 395. You still got 395 to do.
Right.
So who cares?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. So
that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? That it's more people that's rocking with you than against you, because one thing about it is that everybody's not on social media. Everybody not watching reviews. Correct. You know, you have a lot of people that could be older people, middle-aged people, whatever, that love the show, that love you, that are just not, out here, voicing their opinion like so many other people are.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of these people are not as toxic. That's some of these people
exactly.
Are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
there's one thing.
I was at the mall one day, and they told me, this lady came up to me and she told me, she said, Miss Wanda, she said, I promise you, if you was not on that show, I wouldn't even watch the show. The show is only time I watch it, and when you come on. I said, really? And I'm like, well, she just talking. And then I get the next person to tell me that. And then I go on down, and the next person, I'm like, okay, so these people really liking what I say and do and stuff. So I don't look at the bloggers anymore. I don't listen to the outcome because it's kind of toxic. So like my daughter said, she don't look at it. Maso look at it because he like to throw feedback. I used to look at I used to look at everybody. I have like 4 people I watch now. If they're not talking with me, I don't fool with them, period. So yeah, I have like about 4 or 5, I think maybe about 8 now that I watch faithfully. And I watch faithfully. And you are one of them.
Okay, I was about to ask you that. I said, what?
Faithfully, I watch. And I try to get everybody else to watch as well, because I promise y'all, when I talk to people, they don't even hear nothing about none of that. When I say, when we had to fight, oh girl, I seen you was out there about to fight and this and that. But were they protesting that against us? No, they were protesting the very first time because they were saying I was talking about a child. And I was like, okay. But I'm not going to say that. But yeah, they said I was.
All right. So we determine, you know what I'm saying, it's just a small audience of people that don't like you. But, as you can see out in the grocery store, people love you. I think that you're entertaining, even when I've checked the viewership with the times that you were on versus the times that you were not on, the ratings were they're higher when you are on. So, numbers speak.
And that's why you're still on the show, because numbers do speak. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was bringing the ratings down, trust me, Carlos would have got rid of you. But he see what we see. That when you're on the show, you get more eyeballs on the show, you get more viewers on the show, watching the show. So he knows that. So that's why he keeps you on the show.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. This is all about money
and entertainment.
And entertainment, right? So if you can't entertain, you lose business, okay? So he got to bring who's going to entertain. He's going to put him on the television screen, and that's why he's still.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it. All right. So now, so we talked about that. Now let's just kind of fast forward. Let's just kind of briefly, honey, talk about this past season. We know the situation, about, the child and all that stuff. We're not going to revisit that, listen about the fight. The fight was on social media before it actually came to the show. So was you really trying to lay hands on the
Yes. Was you trying to catch a case?
I would say no. But when you angry and things happen, and it's just like something just went back over my head. I mean, back in the days, I used to fight. I take names later. I think about what I did after I've been a fault, okay? So my thing is, I said what I said on social media. It did not have to come to TV, okay? It did not have to get on, 300,000 people looking compared to my 1,900 people seeing it on my live, okay? Half of the people didn't even know what she was talking about. Only thing messed me up is when I spoke in madness. I was really, truly mad when she came to me and the way she came to me. You don't come to a person, I'm out there trying to serve my food. I'm out there selling food. I ain't out there just giving away anything. I was out there selling. So now you come and messing with my bag, first off. So I'm like, they said I walked around the table. I was already around the table when they came out. Because you see on some of those little tapes, you'll see when Wanda walked up, I did not have no idea she was coming to me like this. Because I spoke to her. I said, hey, Mel, how you doing? And she didn't speak back. So her mama came out there and she folded her arm and she was like, oh, it's on. She said, I have some beef to speak with you or something after she got her live and everything. I got this right here to speak to you. I said, wait. Let me speak to your mother. I don't even want to talk to you. So she kept on doing this right here. Like I'm out here right now. You do what you say on your social media, what you say. And I'm like, now I ain't gonna take too much of this blow. Because I'm like out here trying to sell my food now. So I need for you to move on. And they didn't show none of that because this right here is exactly what happened. Move on, girl. Just move on. Let me talk to your mother. I don't want to talk to you. She kept on. So then, yes, I was ready to put my hands on her. I really was. Yes, I was. And I'm not going to take that back because it really pissed me off because I'm trying to do what I'm doing out here because you could have talked to me another day, another time, and you could have came to me like I came to you on social media. But you came with the camera crew. You went on social media. Why you didn't go on there before camera was running? You know what I'm saying? You want to go on social media, so you want to go on social media and battle with me? Let's go on social media and battle this out. Don't bring it to the show because now you want this to be your topic. And I was not trying to make this a topic for real.
Right.
I mean, based on her storyline. And you had so many people watching that episode. So many. But if she had got into it with anybody else out there, she had a fight with Destiny, she had a fight with Tisha, that episode never blew up like it did that one because she messed with the right one. Period. And the only thing I wanted her to do is I wanted her to step out of my face and let me talk to her mother. That's all I wanted her to do. And it would have never went that far. But see, the thing is, her mother is intimidated by me as well. So
I was about to ask you that, Wanda. Are you and Miss Van, are y'all on good terms right now? Y'all play buddies?
We never been on good terms. Never. Okay. Never. I can't say I have met this woman maybe one time at Melanie's house. One time I met her. And I connect immediately with Martell's mother. We went out to club a couple times and I had a good time with her. I did. I really did. But on the other end, all those are shit over there. So, I never had anything.
Let me ask you about Miss Marlene then.
Let me say this too. I agree with somebody that just said in the comments, that's the problem. They bring the social media stuff to TV. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand that you pull storylines or or stories to make it TV content. Like, can we find something else to do? Because
I think the main reason why they brought it to TV, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, when MJ was brought on TV and was talked about his daddy by Martell, talked about, and what happened was when he talked to MJ, it was not right at all to go and talk to someone without their parents' permission. Now that happened on TV. That didn't happen on social media. And then for them to continue on, and I had to deal with this right here myself. Listen to MJ, saying, okay, let's say handsome. They said that he went to MJ and said that MJ, your daddy did not have 20 women. I was just teasing with him. I was just playing. But on the same token, y'all still on TV, and he still can see TV that y'all saying his daddy is messing around with women. So I guess you're going to apologize and also accept the apology. I'm going to teach you both. But when I apologize, it didn't never get accepted. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, that people can talk about one child on national TV, but you can talk about a child on your social media, and it gets so blown out of hands. It gets so blown out of hands, and I'm on social media, but you brought this child to the TV. Same way with Monster. Kim and them, baby. Kimmy and Maurice child. Same thing. Came on TV, not off of TV. This right here was on TV. But yet still, you want to give me a punch? You want to slap me on the hands? These people brought my grandbaby on TV? No, I didn't like that at all. So yeah, I step back sometimes. Yeah. And the reason why Wanda do the things she do, they really want to know is because of that. Because there's nothing else did about it. They didn't go out there and say, okay, well, they talked about Monster, so we're gonna get her off of TV. We want to file a petition. Why y'all didn't file a petition then? Why no petition was filed? You know the reason why? It was Wanda. And then I just heard that, okay, I can't say that. You're right. Okay.
Well,
you're right. And I'm glad you're here, because I was to go there. Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'm glad you got somebody to stop, because my ears was listening. Honey. What did you gonna say? Okay. Breaking news.
Let me ask you this, Wanda. Now, this to me is a serious subject here. Now, I saw on social media that you've been threatened. Is that true?
Yes, I have. Okay. And the reason why I felt like who it was, because the voice sounds so familiar. And I got a police report. And I have my police report right now. And on the police report, I said who I suspect it was, because the voice sounds so familiar. And I'm pursuing the action as we talking. They right there have not ended. The police is taking this very serious as a threat. And people channel. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't talk on that one either. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happen. Yes, a lot of stuff that happen. If it go down. So,
okay. Can you tell me what they said to threaten you?
What the very first time they called and they asked to speak to Wanda, which was me, and I said, "Hi, this is she." And, I was talking to my little good boys then. And I guess that wasn't good enough. And they like, we're trying to send you something. What is your address? And I say, who is this? And they hung up the phone. So I was like, oh, okay. Now that was that night. So I called a police officer that do not live in my area. So I called him because I knew him. And I called him as a friend. And I asked him, I said, when people call you and ask you stuff like that, is that a threat? And he was like, no. He said, they just want to know your address. And I'm like, oh, okay. He said, but if they call you back, you want to just jot down their number. I said, well, they called from an unknown number. So I don't know who's calling. So the next day, I thought it was over with, so I ain't paid no mind. So the next day, they called back. And I was on the phone with Marcella trying to get in her YouTube channel. And while I was on the phone trying to get into her YouTube channel, I had my little niece here with me, and she's a witness as well. And she was sitting here trying to get, no, it wasn't on my niece. That was the second time. It was my son, Tavares. He was here with me. And so I'm trying to get into her channel. So Nisa called me and trying to find out, show me how to get in the channel. So the number just kept calling. So while Nisa was on the phone, I told her, I said, hold on for a minute. And when I click in, I'm trying to click out, but they like, bitch, you heard what I said the first time. That's the first time they called. I said, who is this? They said, who the fuck you think it is? Ain't you lied like you ain't Wanda? Because the first time they called, I told them I don't know Wanda, because I from that call last night. So I just tried to blow it over. So they said, bitch, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. I'm gonna kill you and all of him. You just watch. You cannot bring your truck nowhere near Bessemer. So if you bring your truck near Bessemer, I'm gonna blow your shit up and I'm gonna do this here. And I'm like, nobody in Bessemer would never done stuff like that. I know this because if you're gonna do something, you wouldn't tell me where to go and where I'm going, because I could have been in Huntsville. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this somebody that I caught on to their voice, and I clicked the phone over because I know they had called 2 or 3 times. And they asked, how do Nisa know? Because I clicked the phone over to the third line. And when I clicked it over, she was listening to them like, bitch, fuck you. I said, and you know me. I went back in on them. I said, F you too. Block you, going back at you. I said, well, come on. Wherever you want to see me at, I'm never going to hide. I said, so wherever you want to see me, I will be there. I said, tell me where you want to meet me at. And she was like, fuck you, B, and just watch. I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, okay. I said, at that point, I hung up the phone. She hung up the phone, and she called me right back. I didn't answer the phone. So I said, okay. So when I went on with my conversation with what her name is, I keep on forgetting folks' name, y'all. The YouTuber girl,
Marcella.
Marcella, yes, y'all. My mind goes and comes for real though. Sing like it does. But anyway, I'm still talking to Marcella. So we go on and we got a chance to get into our little thing. So Marcella made a thought and say that I think I know who it is, and maybe the people that try to get your YouTube channel, want to be my moderators. That's what I know about it. But she said another word. She said they want to be your moderator, and maybe them. I didn't know what she was saying. I really didn't when she used the other words, so I didn't know who she was talking about. So I got more people coming on. I don't know her number. And they just went on and on. But yes, the threat was very serious, and they took it as very serious. And then my phone provider, they checked the number, and they're trying to find out who the number coming from. So wherever they called from like a blocked number. So now that the police has got involved, now lawyer is involved in it, and they working everything out. So they're going to submit all that to the police. They said they think they got the number that it came from, and they submitting everything to the police. So yeah, it was a serious threat. But am I scared? No, because when God get ready for me, that's the way I'm going to go. So I'm not scared of nobody and nothing. But I felt like it came from the other people's, because it sounds like this particular blogger. It really does. And it was a lady. Wow. And this blogger, you cannot block her voice. Her voice is known like my voice is known. You can tell it's me. That's why I know it was. I think it was her. Yeah.
It's sad that this show has brought out a lot of ugly in people. For what reason? Yeah. They go so hard for people that they don't even know.
Exactly. And that's a problem.
Right. And it's sad and it's scary. I look at this show as entertainment. That's what it is, entertainment. And you got a lot of people idolizing some of these people on this show. and they don't know how to differentiate reality from fantasy, and that's a scary place to be at. And for them to go that far to call your number and threaten you by blowing you up and all, that's sickness, man.
Yeah.
That's sickness.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because I wasn't gonna even get my truck at one time because I'm not gonna let nobody know when I get my truck, because they take this right here. I mean, I was taking it very serious at first. I slept on it, I prayed about it, and God say, hey, you ain't threatened by nobody but me. And so I'm looking at, okay, well, God got me. So yeah, I'm going on with everything I normally do. But the thing is, when I did hear one of the other bloggers, and they was like joking and laughing about it like it's funny, you know, like, well, Melanie got thousand views, just like what her name is, like Beyonce. And I'm like, how can you compare somebody, a $10,000 person, with a $10 million person? You know what I'm saying? Come on, girl. Why? How can you do this? How can you do this? And I heard all this right here is going on because she got so many millimeters out there, and they millimeters don't play. They don't play. And I'm like, really? Are y'all serious?
Well, they scared Carlos. Carlos, they had scared Carlos so bad till he had to tell them, okay, millimeters at the end of the reunion. I said, okay then, honey. They Shonuff got some props then, honey. They got some clout. I guess they part of production.
Baby, when I tell you they try to compare this girl with Beyonce, I said, shut the door. In my fucking face. Yeah, shut the door. That's so fast. I mean, y'all, that is not a compatible. Hear it.
You know what? Go ahead.
I wanted to say this. I really wish that people will understand entertainment and TV, and it's mixed with some reality, right, mixed with some scripted, mixed with a little this. It's a lot of mixtures, because it's no way that people live like that. It's a whole bunch of edits, it's a whole bunch of cuts, it's a whole bunch of stops, and it's making it two. That's what reality TV is. So it's a lot of editing. It's not you. It's funny when we interviewed Kim and Maurice, she said in the beginning, when she first was introduced to this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, she said, oh, they told her they'll just be following her around, you know, in her normal everyday life, you know.
How exciting can that be?
Right.
On washing clothes, on washing dishes, you know, so they got to throw some things in there to spice it up.
Yeah, that's basically what it's all about. Like, they'll tell this person, hey, you know, they said this about you, go over there and talk about this. We want y'all to come together and talk about this. So that's what reality TV is. But sometimes people lose that, and they just get in, fandom, and they just start, you know, doing all this foolishness. You know, that's why I've always liked it, because it's entertainment. Right. But now it's getting to the point where it's getting a little bit obsessive, and it's getting a lot of toxic.
Right.
Because now people don't want to review the show anymore. Yeah. Some people are not going to watch the show anymore. So yeah, it's turning for the worse. It's not turning for the better.
And the thing is, it's okay to have your favorite on the show. It's okay to have that. Okay. You know, some people are male favorites.
Correct.
You know, some people are Scott's favorite. That's fine. But it's when you draw that, you know, when you cross that line, when you become, like I said, obsessed with that person. You know what I'm saying? Mel, she has some good qualities by herself, but she has some bad qualities by herself. That's anybody in life, okay? And you know, I just feel like
I don't even think it's Mel. I think it's just her fans. It's just the fans.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fans, right? I agree.
I don't really think it's Mel. They so in love. They so crazy about this woman because they've been hurt before, and there's a lot of women been hurt before. So they thing is, they taking that hurt that this lady going through for their own pain. To celebrate their own pain. And I feel like they shouldn't do that. We ain't got to be all y'all bitches and hoes and all of this right here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be that. We don't have to be low life and non-talking, this and that. I understand when they told me, my cousin first told me, Wanda, when you get on that reality show, everything's gonna come out about you and everything this right here. They're gonna dig into your husband's life and all this. I said, well, I don't care. That's nothing I'm not ashamed of. Because, you know, and when she told me and then people started doing it, I'm like, okay, y'all know now not to mess with me because I've been to jail.
Thug life.
Going back, okay?
Yeah, thug life.
This, just have fun with it. So they started throwing threats like I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and then I got to do all kind of these, all kind of this and that. I'm like, okay, I'm still laughing at them. Even to this day, I'm laughing at them. They be like, I'm dragging her today. I'm going like, you can? I can't drag somebody you don't even know. You don't even know anything about me. Nothing. So you dragging yourself, not me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you meet me, you will never drag me a day in your life because you're going to fall in love with me.
You are a fun person to be around. I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that.
You don't worry about people's.
My main thing to you, Wanda, is I want you to be careful because you do have some fanatics out there. So if you watch your back, I know you got. I know you from Belma. You can take care of yourself. You can cut somebody.
Got me a gun. Yes, I did. I just went and got one. Matter of fact, on what yesterday, Monday? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So yeah, I purchased me guns because you know what, I already had one, but I want to make sure this one right here do the job in case somebody jump up on me or say anything like that. And I tell my sisters, I tell my brothers, don't try to scare me, don't try to jump up on me because I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't play with me because I'm already been threatened. So if I turn around and let you have it, please don't do it. So they know they taking everything serious. My brother, my sister, all of my family is taking this very, very serious. Okay. They're taking it very serious.
It's sad. It's sad that you have to do that, but yeah, I do understand you having to do that. So yeah, definitely take precaution because you never know what these people will do. And I hate that it has come to that because I enjoyed watching the show. I thought it was fun watching it, but people cannot separate. Even who you like, that's fine, but you can't separate reality TV from actual people. So
right.
Okay, we're changing gears here. Changing gears. So, are you and Kiki? Are y'all in a good place now? Kiki, do you love me?
Last week, an incident happened with one of the bloggers again. They called this blogger, and the blogger was talking about my mom. And Kiki called me with the mess. And she told me that she was recording me. And I'm like, why would you be calling me, telling me you recording me? And I was told at Kiki Dingin, I said, well, Kiki, if you got to call and record me, don't call me. So I hung up the phone. She thought that, I don't know that she heard what I said or whatever, but I had one of my girlfriends on the phone as well, again. And we was talking, and she was like, who was that? I said, that's my little niece, Kiki. She called and told me she was recording me. And I want to know the reason why you're recording me. So her blogger friend got on the phone, was just downing my mother. And I'm like, how do she know anything about my mom? So when Kiki called me back, I said, Kiki, are you talking about the bloggers, talking about my mom to the bloggers? And I said, you know what? I told her what I had to say. I listened to what she had to say. I told her, I said, you know what? I'm divorcing you at this moment. I don't have anything else to say to you. You is no longer my niece. I don't have anything to say to you. So she had, I guess, one of her little friends called me, which was the same people that Marcella was talking about. They called me, and she didn't say nothing. I didn't answer the phone, so they called me back again, and they called me back again. So the next day, I decided to call them, and she was like, Kiki said something to me about Kiki, and I was like, well, I don't own Kiki anymore. I don't care nothing about Kiki. Kiki don't have anything to say to me. Never ever again. I don't have anything. Me and Kiki is divorced. I said, F Kiki, and I went on and on and on talking about Kiki to her. Because you want to hear it, if you got it on recorder, you can send it back to her so she can hear it, period. So she was like, that's your niece. You should be talking about, I said, if that was my fucking niece, you don't talk about my mom. She don't talk about my mom to nobody. Period. Don't talk about my mom because this lady don't know anything about me or my mom. And I refer her not to call my mom name, but to come and find out, we know she told somebody, and somebody else went and told the blogger. We figure out who it was. So yeah, because that person called the blogger and asked them, "Have I ever told you anything?" This was Kiki talking to the blogger, and my little niece went off on the blogger. Now she want to get back and lie and say that she heard everything. She got all the information she wanted to hear. So I know the bloggers are always just going to put two and two together, and they're going to say what they want to say. So Kiki called me, and she cussed me out. And she called me back the next day and apologized and said, "I'm sorry for what I said. I'm so sorry." And then we become to be cordial, talking. So by the time MJ's birthday came around, we was Gucci. So, because, we family. And like my brother talked to me about the whole thing. My sister talked to me about everything was going on. It was like, don't let nobody tell you up with your family. That's your family. You don't do this. You don't do that. I said, well, the damage has already been done now. So that means I'm not saying I'm not the biggest one because that is my niece and I should be the biggest one. But when you start talking about family, especially my mama wrestling, and I don't appreciate my mom's name being brought up to no bloggers. And the blogger had the nerves to say these things. I don't know that she know my mom was deceased or what, but if she did know and she still repeated all this stuff, that's something she got to deal with.
That's so sad. That's so sad that family getting in mixed with the bloggers of the people. Let's clear this up. We are not bloggers. I know that sometimes we want to call us bloggers. That's not us. We do not subscribe to being bloggers. We do not have nowhere in our title. We just review the show, and we review this show and other shows. So we're not bloggers. So sometimes they do a little bit more in depth, and they break stories and spill tea and all that stuff. But that's not what we do over here. We just YouTube content creators or whatever, digital content creators. So I just wanted to say that. So yeah, that's sad. And I'm glad you brought up the Kiki, because I did see her in a picture. I think it was on your Facebook page. I did see her at MJ birthday party. Right. So glad he had a nice little birthday party, and glad that y'all was able to get together and stuff. Looked like y'all was filming. So somebody took a picture of the camera people there.
I didn't think of no.
Okay, you didn't film. So yeah. So we know that y'all are filming right now, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so y'all don't take no days off, no breaks, no holidays, no nothing. Just got finished and went right back to.
I think they doing all of the main cast members. Like I said, I'm just a friend of the show, and I'm just the mama of the show. So, like one time before, I was getting a lot of film time. But now I may be cut down some, but I'm still okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I'm just a mom of the show, but I'm okay with it. And I think Carlos is making a good decision, and whatever decision he make, it's a good decision for him and his cast members. So, but when they don't see me on the show, they probably switch channel.
Yeah, Colin, I noticed most of the moms, the screen time's been reduced. I don't see Miss Marlene on there that much.
I don't think Miss Marlene want to be on there.
Yeah, Miss Van, I don't see her on there that much. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But speaking of
Miss Wanda was the only mom that had a lot of camera time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Are they gonna focus on your business next season? You think?
I'm hoping so. I hope so. Because it's gonna be really a big blowing up moment for me, Right. So yes, I'm pretty sure they will.
Okay, good.
So I haven't heard anything different. Yeah, I haven't heard anything different. So, like I said, Carlos make his choices, and he told me he whatever he says, that's what goes. So I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, Miss Wanda. And like we were telling Maurice.
Hold on for a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
So yeah, I muted her mic so y'all won't hear what she had to say. So while she doing that, she got to tend to something. So yeah,
she was calling me for a minute.
unfortunately, I'll focus on the drama.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why I want. That's why I wanted to ask her. I just wanted to tell her. I just hope and pray next season they deal with with more of the business behind the scenes. Of course, you're gonna have a little drama here and there, but don't focus mainly on the drama. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the Black excellence that's going on. So that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I do want to see a different dynamic of the show. Again, let's go back to the reason why I started watching it, because it was, of course, in Alabama. That's where we are, if you don't know. And then also because we got to see business owners and couples doing their thing in business. So yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons why I started watching. It took Ed a long time to catch on to it, but yeah, that's the reason I started watching it. Then of course, the cheating and all that stuff, which of course, being previously married, I could relate to Melody's story. You know what I'm saying? I definitely was a male fan, and was very relatable. She was very relatable to where I was at that. Not at that time, but where I was in the past.
But me personally, when I first started watching this show, and I said, I don't know about Mel. I said, Mel, she got some shady ways. You know why I thought Mel had shady ways? The episode they was at the party and she was looking out the window at the Inter parking lot. I said, what's she looking at? Ain't nothing out there. She put her light. I don't know, man. But no. Yeah. But anyway, all joking aside. No. Okay.
All right, Miss Wanda back. We muted your mic while you tend to your business.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, so so the question was, do you hopefully and I don't know how much you saw of this new season that's been filmed now, but hopefully it'll change the dynamic and we can see a different turn and see more of, like Ed was saying, but Black excellence, couples in business, singles in business, whatever. So we wanted to see more of business. And I think that's what the people are screaming for, because we're past all that other stuff. Don't bring nothing that happened on social media here to TV. In fact, don't do nothing on social media.
Yeah.
And that's what they basing everything off of social media.
And don't you give them no more content to put on social media. You stay over there and
this one right here gonna blow up. This one right here finna blow up. It finna be all over social media.
Well, the thing is, Miss Wanda,
it's okay.
We know how you get sometimes. You get heated and you say some things you don't mean to say and you get yourself in trouble. So if you want to get on social media, but kind of have somebody ring you in when you get heated. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that dust to come out.
You know what, guys? To be honest with you, the reason why you have not heard anything else from me here lately, no more than when they threatened me and I said I'm never scared. You have not heard anything else from me on social media, because this year right here I was really fasting about this whole year that I would not be on social media talking about no one doing anything that gonna hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. I was not going to do that this year. So what I'm focused on this whole entire year is on me, on my business, and on my 2 grandbabies. I have too much going on for me to be focused on this season getting put out there, getting my website up and running, getting my food truck up and running. I have so much business that I got doing for Wanda. I don't have time for nobody on that cast member to say anything or do anything out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that anymore. So, and I think I told all of the bloggers, haters, hate on, because you ain't getting nothing from Wanda. You ain't getting nothing else from me. Amen. So yes, I will go on and give y'all a good interview and say what everybody wants to hear, because hey, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm just being real about it. And I'm not gonna hold back on anything. That's not me. But if I give an interview, that's the only time y'all gonna hear it. It's on your interview. You will not hear it on social media. Period. I'm not getting paid for that. Period. So my thing is, I'm not gonna waste my time doing all this social media arguing and fussing and fighting and all of this right here. I have grown up now. I have moved to a different house. I don't live in that house anymore. So yeah. So it's gonna be all about me now. It's all about me and my grandbabies and that food truck. I'm putting all my energy and everything right there. I see speak with my girl Marcella.
All right, Miss
Marcella,
chop it up. Marcus. No, we appreciate it. Yeah, Marcella, we appreciate the $10.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
we appreciate
that.
So, but yeah, I agree, Ms. Wanda. Yeah, make it your 2023 positive. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, doing your thing. All right, Marcella, we see you.
All right,
hit
girl.
That button, please. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you, Marcella.
Hey, you want to do something, Marcella? Put another 0 behind before the adjustment behind those other 0.
So silly. But yeah, I am so glad that you are in a positive space. Hey, leave 2022 behind and let's go forth in 2023. And I know you on your YouTube channel. So tell us what Ms. Wanda got going on, because you got your YouTube channel. Tell the people where can they find you on your channel.
Okay, my YouTube channel is Shonuff Miss Wanda. You can find me on there, Shonuff Miss Wanda. You can go on my Instagram page as Miss Wanda, MISS. That's my Instagram page. On my Facebook page, you can find me up on the Wanda Moore Elite. And also, I have not got my why I think about that one. I ain't got that one yet, so I'm still working on that one.
Which one are you talking about?
My
Facebook, TikTok.
No, fool with TikTok. I used to do TikTok. I do Snapchat. So yeah, that's up on the Shonuff Wanda as well.
Website.
Yeah, my website. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, I have not got it covered yet. They still working on it. Still trying to put pictures together. They still trying to put all this other stuff. But when it come out, it's gonna be really, really good. So yeah, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on him to get through with it. So, but he got one page done. He said so. We still waiting. I'm still working on it. And my seasoning, I'm waiting to start selling. I got everything up. I got everything bottled up and ready to go. So as soon as you get through with the website, for the people here in Birmingham area, I'm always welcome to. I'm always there on. You can go to my my messenger and messaging me, and I will send you your season that way. Okay. And get your address and everything. And I will send you your season if you're here in Birmingham. If you're not here in Birmingham, I really would rather for you to wait until my website come up and get it that way. But yeah, but if you're here in Birmingham area, I will be glad to ship it to you or drop it off to you. And basically that's it. On my website, I'm on my YouTube channel. I was trying to keep everything positive. Y'all seen Miss Janie come in. Y'all seen I don't know, do y'all know the other guy when he came in?
Yeah, who was that guy?
Courtney P. Y'all seen Courtney P? Which one?
The older guy.
That was my husband. That was Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
My husband. When I was telling y'all my husband, he said he gonna be my boyfriend tonight because that's the only time you can get him something. He play boyfriend.
A miss.
The husband just pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he said he gonna be my boyfriend tonight. So that when I asked him which one you said, I guess I'm your boyfriend tonight. So he's thinking, y'all me and Zia. Thinking y'all gonna get y'all a little bit. That was my husband, and hopefully that he will be coming on some more. But I don't know.
Yeah, we want to see more of him. Yeah. Hopefully we can see him on the show. Will he come on the show with you?
He wouldn't dare get on that show. He see how they doing me. He was like,
don't blame him.
He is body. He was about that life. So no, I don't think that, because he was like, pull up their name. You can pull up their name. Let me see where they stay at. Let me see them. I got somebody to go to there. I'm like, shut up. Like I would tell Bernard, when these guys, you don't know who you really messing with when you talking about people though. I'm serious. You don't never know who you are picking at when you say little things about somebody's wife, or when you say something about somebody's sister, cousin. You don't know what my family really is about. Nobody don't know what nobody's about. So it's a lot of things that you shouldn't say. You shouldn't do no threatening. You shouldn't do none of this stuff because you really don't know. Because then when people get hurt, First thing people say, well, they killed that innocent person. Quit threatening people. Nobody would not have to get hurt. Don't threaten nobody, because things does get hurt easily because you out here and then blame yourself for the threats. Because by you being out here threatening somebody, and I turn around and shoot somebody, a little child, or shoot somebody because I was threatening, I'm not saying I'm scared, but I'm feared for my life.
True.
I'm feared for my life.
That's true.
And that don't have anything to do with just being scared. Fear for your life is mean, hey, I'm not going to just turn around and take nothing for granted. I'm not going to do that. That's not who I am. I'm just not going to do that. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, Wanda, the main thing is we want you to be safe out there, okay? And,
I am.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And I know you got a lot going on. You got the season. You got
anything happened to me, y'all, look up my police report. That's not no lie. Look it up. It's on my police report. Like I told my children and everybody else, go for that person. Go all the way up for that person. I'm telling everybody, go for that particular person, because I'm telling y'all, that voice sounds so familiar. Pull up my police report. It's easy to pull up. It's easy to pull up. It's public record, okay? So, yes.
Well, hopefully they get a restraining order against that person.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Yeah, they're going to get a restraining order against that person.
I am. I'm working on it. And I have to even put a lawyer involved. I had to spend $1,500 just for a lawyer to get involved in this. So, yeah, my life worth more than $1,500, though. So, this one here going to stop sooner than y'all think it is. Yeah. It's gonna stop.
And you definitely can sue them and get your money back.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's
sad that people take this show that serious.
Yeah, but somebody got to be made an example of. So when somebody gets sued and get arrested and all this foolishness, then they'll stop all this foolishness.
They're gonna stop.
Because Cardi B had to show Tasha K that, hey, I'm gonna sue you. So hey,
she won too.
And she won. So somebody got to be made an example.
I'm going down that same road as we speak, because I heard this person saying that Maurice tried to get my page taken down. He tried to get my page taken down. He could not do it because he didn't have enough. But hey, it's coming. It's coming, and I ain't saying who it is, but it's coming. It's coming.
Well, the main thing is be safe this morning. Be safe out there. Handle your business. I love the growth you're showing. You know, when you first get out and do this stuff, this entertainment stuff, you learn from your mistakes. Okay.
Oh, yes.
We all made mistakes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
And you learn from yours, and I see the growth. I see the glow in your face with the long hair and the streaks and stuff. So Eddie should be happy.
So thank you so much for this interview. I don't know. I'm kind of scared that anybody got something to say. If you want to answer a few questions in the comment section, I don't know. They may go sideways to the left and to the right, and they may do the electric slide on you.
I don't want to answer it. I just tell them I don't want to answer if it's something that's too much.
Yeah, we're not gonna call no names over here, but we're not gonna call no names over here. So, but anyway, I can't wait to to get the seasoning, because anything you do, we over here, we gonna support. We'll be there with your food truck if we can't make it on that day, because I got to what I got to do jury duty on one of them days and stuff. So
she might be on your case.
I had to have that jury duty too. So I did that about 2 weeks ago. I hate doing that. I hate it. But,
guys,
and I am having my pigtails, pig feet. Gonna be barbecue, because somebody want to see me barbecue pig. I know you don't like it, but hey, there's gonna be some barbecue pigtail, pig heels. Okay, I'm giving what they asking me to cook. I'm showing them how to do it. But this time I'm gonna have to do it before I do it, because I'm just gonna tell y'all how I did it, because it take too long to cook that food fresh on a live for me. Right. So it take about 2 hours for the pig feet and all that to even get done, and then you got to put it on the grill and grill it. So it take a while. Then I'm having macaroni and cheese, and I'm also having greens that day. So macaroni and cheese and cornbread and cheese cornbread.
All right, you know I got it.
Cheese cornbread. Come on, I'll show you how to cook that one.
All right, you know I gotta give me a plate.
Cheese cornbread. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a plate.
Not show us how to cook it.
I'm gonna send you a plate. What, Courtney?
We don't want to know how to cook it. We just want to know how to eat it.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But I'm only gonna send you a plate if you buy a thing of seasonings for me.
Say that again.
He gonna only get a plate if he buy it.
Of
come
course.
on, we're gonna support you, man.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you.
You know we got you.
Man.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we got you. You know.
Yeah, I'll come out Thursday. I should have everything lined up, the season and everything. So yeah, I will be definitely come and get you some season. Yes.
Oh, we'll be out of town.
Okay, but you can't eat that. I can't keep it that long then until you get back in town. So it's gonna be the next time. You have to catch me the next time, then. That long, you can't never sue me for that.
So yeah, we'll hook up and get your season and all that stuff, and then because you're supposed to invite us to your studio so we can help cook with you now.
Exactly. Yeah. So y'all get another chance.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
You got a microwave in that studio?
I don't do microwaves.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. Give me a piece of pocket.
That's a fast cooking. I don't do fast. I slow cook. Cook. I keep telling you that. I don't do nothing fast.
All right. On that note, I guess nobody kind of, the people that had questions had something to say kind of faded out. But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here now. Your website will be coming soon, but they can find you on YouTube as well as Facebook and Instagram. And I'm gonna put all of that in the description below so that they can just find it easy. Shout out to our moderators that was in here monitoring everything. We appreciate you guys so much. And anything else you want to say, Ms. Wanda, before we head out?
No, just take God with you and let him go with me too. Y'all always use y'all are saying.
Miss Wanda,
you and let him go with me too.
You know what, Miss Wanda? We enjoy talking to you. We enjoy the interview. To me, you're a fun person to be around, like I said once before.
I am.
And I know a lot of people, they probably, come at us like, oh, y'all biased, but we have our favorites. Let's keep it real. We have our favorites.
Yeah. They have theirs too, so y'all numbers gonna blow up soon.
Yeah,
watch. God said just stay on this first step and he gonna lift you on up to the second and third, then you're gonna be up high and they gonna be down on the first step. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just watch how God do things. That's all you got to do. God is just God. Oh yes.
Well, Miss Wanda, we appreciate this, and tell Eddie, hey, you gotta do the edits right now. He gonna have to bring it now. So let that
do me right. Eddie gotta do me right. Thank y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of you guys' night because I know we've been on here about an hour and a half now.
Yeah, we have. But we appreciate it so much, Ms. Wanda. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Marcella in the chat for her super chats. And, that's your girl. She rocked with you. We got a chance to meet Marcella at your birthday party and so many other people. We had a great time at your birthday party. It really was. So thank you for the invite.
Yeah, thank you for showing up and showing out. Come on down too.
Yeah.
So next time we're gonna be in Vegas, so you need to come on down.
Oh no, you don't want us in Vegas. You do not want us in Vegas, cause we run that town when we go to Vegas. Okay, we run that town.
Well, but maybe you winning all this right here. You getting all the moolah? You in Vegas? Are you going to the casinos?
No, he ain't doing.
We don't do the casino.
Look, he been twice.
Hey,
and he say he run the town. He been twice.
Okay, well, come on, show me how to dig it around now. Show me how to dig it. Around in that little area. Yeah. Come on.
We just stay on the strip and then we go to California, then we go to see the Hoover Dam. We go to
we rent a car when we go there. We rent a car and we go. Yeah,
that sounds like fun. Y'all can rent a band with us on there. Everybody on one big band. Yeah.
Yeah. So Well, yeah, just you know, let us know. We'll see how our schedule look. Yeah, man.
Until August, so y'all have time.
That's the time we go around our anniversary. So we always go when it's in August the 8th.
Oh, see, that's my birthday, August the 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's around y'all time, so I can meet y'all there then if y'all don't go with us.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely.
All right. I'm celebrating my last years of 50.
Okay.
Oh, you 59?
No, I will be.
Okay. All right.
I look good, don't it?
Yeah, you do.
Great. I heard what I said. Don't you wish your mama looked like me? I'm just kidding. I just talking now. I just put that in there. I know your mama look good. Everybody's mama look good. It's just a little bad. So y'all remember words when they used to have like, don't you wish your girl was hot like me? Don't you?
Yeah, don't you wish your mama? Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
You look great for 59 or 58. I mean, you look great. So as they say, black don't crack. So you and Tisha both have that beautiful skin, that beautiful brown skin. So
my mama was like that. When my mom passed away, everybody thought she was like 50-some years old. No one never knew she was 70. Nothing. They would never gave her 70.
Wow.
So
it runs in the family.
So
all right, Ms. Wanda. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God.
Always put God first.
And let God go with you. Let me finish mine first. Let me finish mine. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I gotta say mine now.
Go ahead, Chad.
Always put God first. Miss Wanda, you stay safe out there now, okay?
I will.
Stay safe now.
Y'all stay safe as well, because when they pick it up, they picking at y'all too. No so doubt. Y'all be as safe as well. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Peace out. Love you. Bye-bye.